Hey everyone, this is Taz and welcome back to my channel. How about we make a delicious cheesecake in the Instant Pot? So if you're looking for a perfect dessert that can be made in the Instant Pot, I would say this is the one. So I'm going to share with you guys an easy to make, creamy and melt into the mouth mango cheesecake that's made in the Instant Pot. For making this mango cheesecake, I've used store-bought mango pulp. So if you're not able to get mango pulp, you can also use a strawberry pulp or pureed strawberries and turn that into a strawberry cheesecake. And for making the crust, I've used store-bought graham cracker crumbs. Now if you have crackers, you can ground them and add the melted butter and turn that into an amazing crust. This cheesecake is made with very simple ingredients, and in the Instant Pot we have to pressure cook at high pressure for 35 minutes followed by natural pressure release. So let's get started and let's make this delicious and melt into the mouth mango cheesecake, and we are going to do this in the Instant Pot. First, let's make the crust. So for that, I've taken 1.5 cups graham cracker crumbs. So this is store-bought. To that, I'm adding 3 tablespoons melted butter, and using a fork, give it a good mix. So if you have crackers, you can ground that and make into crumbs. For making this cheesecake, I'm using a 5-inch springform pan. So springform pan, we can separate the bottom, so it will be much easier to take the cheesecake out of this pan. So line the bottom with a parchment paper, and then I'm going to add the crumbs that's been mixed with melted butter. Using a spatula, even out the top of the crumbs, let it hold its shape, and so press it down so that it will hold its shape really well. Keep the pan with the crust in the freezer for 20 minutes. That's when it will set well. So I'm going to place this in the freezer. Next, let's make the cheesecake batter. For that, I'm using an electric hand mixer. If you have a stand mixer, use that. Into a large bowl, I'm going to add 340 grams of cream cheese at room temperature. So this is around 1.5 cups. Since we are making mango cheesecake, next let's add the mango pulp. So I'm adding store-bought canned mango pulp, around 3/4 cup. So if you don't have mango pulp, you can also add strawberry pulp or pureed strawberry, and you can make strawberry cheesecake. So 3/4 cup of mango pulp. The mango pulp I have used here is sweetened mango pulp. So next, let's add 1/2 cup white sugar. To thicken the batter, I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons all-purpose flour. Beat this well at low speed till everything is well incorporated, but do not over mix this. Next, let's add eggs. We have to add 2 large eggs, one at a time. So I'm adding the first egg. Crack the egg into the batter and make sure we're not adding any shells. After adding the first egg, beat it at low speed till just combined. Adding the second egg, so cracking that into the batter and beat it at low speed. Next, let's add egg yolk from 1 large egg. So just the egg yolk, add that and beat at low speed till well incorporated. So the eggs should be at room temperature. Please do not over beat the batter. So our batter is ready here. I have taken the crust from the freezer, so I kept the pan along with the crust for 20 minutes. So take that out, and now let's pour the mango and cream cheese batter over the crust. On top of the batter, let's do some pattern. So for that, I'm going to drop mango pulp randomly on top of the batter. Using a toothpick, we can create some shapes. So you can create any kind of beautiful pattern that you would like. Here is our mango cheesecake batter. So I created some pattern on top of the batter. Next, let's cover the pan with a kitchen paper towel. So do not skip this step. This is to prevent the moisture from getting into the cheesecake while pressure cooking in the Instant Pot. And on top of this, let's cover with an aluminum foil. Into the stainless steel pot, I'm adding 1 cup water. So this is a 6-quart Instant Pot, and placing the trivet on top of the water. With the aluminum foil, I have made a foil sling. So whenever I do pressure cooking in the Instant Pot, I use this foil sling. It's pretty easy to make. Just fold the aluminum foil and then place the pan over the sling, and then the ends will be longer, so it will be much easier to carry the pan and also take the pan out of the Instant Pot after pressure cooking has completed. Place the pan on the trivet. Close the pot with the lid. Select the pressure cook setting, and let's set the time to 35 minutes at high pressure. So here I'm using Instant Pot Ultra model, so I'm clicking start. So let it pressure cook for 35 minutes. And also please make sure the lid is closed tightly and the pressure release valve is secured tightly as well. Pressure cooking has completed. It's been 35 minutes. So let's do a natural pressure release. So let the pressure release naturally. So it's been 18 minutes and I'm checking. So there is a little more pressure there. So let it release naturally. And it took me around 20 minutes. So after like 21 minutes, the pressure has completely released. So now let's open the lid. It's very hot, so please wear a mitten. Since I have the foil sling, I can hold the ends of the sling and take the pan out of the Instant Pot. It's pretty convenient. I'm going to remove the aluminum foil and also the kitchen paper towel. So here is our pressure cooked mango cheesecake. So I'm seeing some water on top of the cheesecake. So this is the moisture that got into the pan while pressure cooking. So I'm going to gently remove that water. So be very careful. Do not drop the cheesecake. So this is set really well. So remove that liquid and keep it aside. Let it cool down for 30 minutes on the countertop, and after that I'm going to place this in the refrigerator and let it chill for at least 2 hours. So we need to chill it for 2 hours. So if you find the center of the cheesecake is a bit uncooked, do not worry, it will set well after we chill it. So after 2 hours of chilling, I took the cheesecake out of the refrigerator. Run a knife through the sides of the pan. So this will help the cheesecake to detach from the pan. So this has set well. Since I've used a springform pan, I can separate the pan. So it looks like the sides are sticking to the pan. So I'm going to run a knife and make sure it's getting detached from the pan, and then very gently remove the cheesecake from the pan. Yay! So looks really good and it has turned out perfect. The center of the cheesecake has cooked perfectly. So it's very important that we keep this in the refrigerator for at least 2 hours. If you keep it for longer, the better. That's when it will set well and it will be much easier to cut the cheesecake. Using a sharp knife, I'm going to cut into wedges. Here is our first slice of mango cheesecake. This looks perfect. Look at that beautiful texture, guys. So I have to also cut one more wedge. So let it sit in the refrigerator for a few hours. So that's when the crust will be set well and also the cheesecake will also taste better. Here you have it, guys, the best and the delicious mango cheesecake that's made in the Instant Pot. So if you're looking for a dessert that you want to make in the Instant Pot, this is the one. So this has turned out really good. The cheesecake has turned out creamy and delicious. So after you make the cheesecake, it has to be refrigerated or it has to be chilled for at least a few hours. That's when it will set well and it will taste delicious. So if you keep it overnight and when you take it the next day, it will taste even more delicious. So do give this recipe a try and let me know your feedback. So if you have enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'll be back with more Instant Pot cooking videos. Until then, happy cooking, take care and bye.